This is the audiobook for A River Flows, written by R. Lucas, narrated by R. Lucas. The free ebook is available on Inkit. The link is in the description below. Chapter 4, Man Bun. The next morning, I wake up to my phone vibrating on the nightstand. I fight through a sea of pillowy covers and puffy pillows and grab my phone. Hello? Good morning, little weirdo. Feeling better? Good morning. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I sit up in the bed, rubbing my eyes, the bright Cali sunshine peeking through my drawn curtain. It's still early. Do you sleep? I ask. I'm in bed right now, he says before starting a FaceTime with me. See? In the bed. I study him for a sec. His hair is messy, and his chest is bare. Show me your room, I say. He flips the camera, and I see some kind of black and white movie playing on the TV. He has random drawings and paintings on the far wall. There's a signed college football jersey hanging in a frame, and what looks like a framed family photo. That's all I can see before he turns the camera back to him. So, you played college football? Yep, I played QB, he says with one arm behind his head. Quarterback, of course. I smile. Are you into football? No, not really, but I've attended my share of college games. What about those drawings on your wall? I like drawing. It's probably the only creative thing I do. You gotta show me more of your art. From what I could see, it looks good. Maybe I'll bring some stuff with me today when I come to see you. What time are you coming by? I ask. Whatever time guarantees you won't slam the door in my face again? He smiles. Sean, you have perfect teeth. Oh, you like my teeth? He asks before he turns to the side and chomps his teeth like a wind-up toy. We burst into laughter. Okay, I'm ending this call now. Text me when you're on your way. He gives me a salute. Roger that. A few hours later, he arrives with In-N-Out Burger. Hey, you brought In-N-Out Burger? Get in here. I grab his arm and pull him in. We hop into the bed, spread the food out like a picnic, and stuff our mouths. So you're just going to hide out in this lavish-ass hotel for the rest of the day. I'm not hiding out, I said between bites, covering my mouth to avoid spraying him with food. I'm getting some downtime before I leave. When do you leave? He asks. Tomorrow. Sometimes I miss it back home. But I can't give up this weather. Yeah, Luca told me you all are from New York. Yeah, here. He pulls his old ID from his wallet. Damn, you're a Scarsdale brat? And you had a crew cut? Talk about the odds being stacked against you, I tease. Reserve your judgment, babe. I haven't been back there in years, and the crew cut brought other girls to the yard, he says with a sassy tone. I laugh and smack his arm. Well, maybe it's time for you to come back. Nope, my brother is out there enough for me. He finishes his burger and tosses his trash. Which brother? I ask. Luca, he's out there a lot working with my dad. He flops over the bed and grabs the TV remote. So, Sean, where's your boyfriend? He snaps around with a raised brow. Girl, I'm not gay. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you did, he interrupts. Whatever. Well, why are you single? See, that's your real question. I'm single because I live here, and the people here are lost. We're all fucking lost. You're so dramatic. Jacob and Emmy found each other, and they're beautiful together. His loose curls fall over his head as he lies back on the bed. Jacob is marrying his ex-best friend's ex-wife, and Emmy is marrying her ex-best friend's ex-boyfriend. No judgment, but we're all fucking lost out here. I shrug. You got a point. I lay back against his chest. Why are you single? He asks, playing with my hair. His touch reminds me of last night, the way I felt when I saw him standing at my door. For a moment, I imagine what he's like in bed. How big is he? If he's got a bomb stroke, how that cute mouth of his would fill between my legs. How he sounds when he comes. Then I hear him, his voice interrupting my wild thoughts. River. River. Yeah, I'm thinking, Sean. Damn, give me a sec. You've had 60 of them. I'm just making sure you didn't fall asleep with your eyes open. He jokes as his hand moves from my hair to the sleeve of my shirt. I look up, studying the ornate ceiling, as if I've never considered his question. Wait, now, what's the question again? Oh yeah, why I'm single. You know, I haven't figured that out yet, I answer. I roll onto my stomach, crossing my hands over his chest and placing my chin on my hands. Men like to own you so they can throw you away when they no longer want you. He puts his hands behind his head and looks down at me. So you're single because someone threw you away? This question pisses me off. I found myself in the fucking trash heap of love more times than I care to admit. I frown and reply with a frustrated sigh. Maybe I'm single because love isn't worth it? Maybe it isn't, but everyone wants to be loved, he replies. I look into his eyes. Life doesn't give a fuck about me wanting love, just like it doesn't give a fuck about poor people wanting to be rich. His eyes search mine from under his dark brows. That's why I never wait for life to give me what I want. I sit up, rolling my eyes. That's bullshit, and you know it. If you got it like that, where's your wife? He gets quiet and rubs his head. Didn't mean to make you mad. I flop back onto the pillows. I apologize. I'm not angry. It's just, you'll never understand what it's like. He props himself up on his elbow. You don't think so? River, my last 3 girlfriends had boyfriends that I didn't know about. I poke him with my toe. If we're trading war stories, my ex had a wife while he was dating me. I didn't find out until he ghosted me after a year. He winces. Yikes. Okay. One of my ex-girlfriends broke up with me when I found out she was a sex worker. Like OnlyFans or, I ask. No, like a hooker on the street. Oh, damn. She was hardcore. Yeah, and I didn't want to date a sex worker. But she broke up with me, he says with shrugged shoulders. Okay, speaking of sex, most of the guys I've met only wanted sex. Like, oh, no sex in the first week, bye-bye kind of guys. Hell, well, that's every girl I've met. It's dick or money or both. It's never about me. He massages my foot with that 100-yard stare like he's falling into deep thought. Every girl I've met starts the conversation with, what do you do? They don't even want to know my name until they know my salary. I laugh. Damn, Sean, we may need some ice cream. He chuckles and rests his hands on his stomach. Nope, no ice cream. I'm just letting you know that we're all out here struggling. That doesn't mean we give up and start waiting for life to give us what we want. I exhale and shake my head in protest. Whatever. River, my parents have been together for 30 plus years. I want that kind of love, and I'm going after it. Trash women be damned. We spent the next few hours enjoying each other's company. Later, as he's preparing to leave, I almost hate to see him go. I walk him to the door and hug him. If you're ever in New York, you better hit me up. You know I will, and when you come back to Cali, don't forget me. Have a safe trip, little weirdo. Bye, Sean.